Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm running a little late. I'm exhausted. uh, okay, but that's just what it is. So here we go. We're gonna have some fun anyways. Today I want to make a card or some cards. The last time we had a full moon, which I think was last week, it was the flower moon. And I was thinking with this stamp set, how cool it would be. We get the blue moon and the flower moon, the blood moon. We get all these cool, like, different moons each month or every so often. And I was thinking, well, how cool would it be? Because I have this moon face stamp set. Not that all these have to be the moon, but these are certainly the moon here. To make cards inspired by that. So that's what we're going to do today. Where is my tiny attacher? I have these tiny attacher staples just sitting over here. My craft room, you guys, is, if I were to describe it, I would call it a panic attack. I need to get it cleaned up. If I were to describe what my craft room looks like right now, it would be a panic attack. That's what it looks like. I really need to get it in better condition. And I'm going to do that one little thing at a time. Like, hey, put these staples, these random tiny attacher staples I just found in my tiny attacher. Okay, so that's how it's going. Let me check in with you guys and see how all of y'all are doing. And we're going to get started. I want to try to make my Gina K work if I can. I have some other things too. I have this really cool, okay, so today I'm going to use the moon. We're going to make a flower moon stamp set. No, not stamp set, a flower moon card. I have this stamp and die set that I've never used. So there's no time like the present, maybe. But then also I was cleaning off my desk, which is why I was late this morning. Well, and because I slept in a little. And I had all these beautiful flowers, these printables on my desk too. These are from Dreams Etc. Her Easy Cut Flowers. And I was like, well, if we're in a hurry, I could also use those. And then when I was looking at those flowers, I found some cool printables, other printables. So yeah, and then I have this stamp set I got at scrapbook.com. It was on sale, and some people might not be drawn to a stamp set like this, but I'm actually really excited about it. It's called Grid It. So there's 3 different grids, and I love it. I love it. So I might use that today. So let's get started and make something. It's going to be just low key, no high expectations kind of crafting today. And it's probably not going to be anything you would think of making, but it's been on my mind. This card's been on my mind. And so since it's been on my mind, well, I'm going to make it. Do y'all get that feeling when you get like an idea? It's just go with it. Just got to make it, even if I'm a week late. That's okay. It's all right. So I hope you guys had a good weekend. I got my nightstands painted. Hey, Esther. Hi, Sharon and Diane and Miss Marilyn. Good morning. Hello, Vicky. Vicky, we just might have to make it to Elk City. I was looking at our schedule. Might. And Miss Beth. Hello, Beth. And Jennifer. And Paula Rice, good morning. All right, let's do this. So went to Hobby Lobby this weekend, and I did not realize that they do not sell the Happy Planner anymore. That was news to me. But then I was in the store, and if you take a paper crafter to Hobby Lobby, chances are they're gonna buy things. So I didn't walk away disappointed. We'll just say that. And yesterday I got to spend about an hour in the craft room, and I made some cards with my Hobby Lobby haul. So y'all see a video coming out on that. I'm not going to say any more. I'm going to leave the rest a mystery. I'm going to leave the rest a mystery. I love all y'all saying hello to each other. I feel like my lives are two different things. It's like the life of me talking randomly throughout most of my life, and then you guys getting to have y'all's own experience. It's grand. I love it. I love that you come here and make new crafty friends. You see your old friends. I love that my channel can do that. So let's do the flower moon. I think what I'll do is stamp out a couple of moons on some random white cardstock that I may have over here. Ooh, here's some. I think this is big enough. Oh, that's like a full-fledged card. Let's use this piece. Okay. Just getting right down to business. Jill Pounds, hello. Did you see my comment up above? I did not, Jill. I'm looking now. Jill. Hello to you and John, by the way. Good morning, Betty. Guess what? John and I will see you at paper. Oh my gosh, no way. All right. This is awesome. Holy cow. I am so excited. Yay. I had a dream about paper Ganza last night. Oh, Jill, this is going to be so fun. I am so glad you and John can make it. I dreamed that there was another paper Ganza, later, and then I got to teach a class. And we had so much fun. So, yeah, I was dreaming about it. That was last night. There's a Facebook group. I'm not on Facebook, and so I have yet to join it, but I need to go join it. But Jill, there's a Facebook group, and I can't tell you anything more about it because I have yet to join it myself. But there's no time like the present. I need to get over there. I'm a little burnout, you guys. I'm not even designing paper. I'm just a little burnout. So I'll get over there eventually. Okay, so I think I'm going to use the grid, the large grid. We're going to make a couple of flower moon cards. We might make a whole heap of them if I keep it simple enough. But yeah, I think I'll use this grid. We've got a couple of moon faces. What do I want to stamp this on? Let's see. wonder what it would be like to have a little craft cardstock in the mix. I hardly ever use craft. Desiree uses craft a lot, and I always love it. And I always think to myself, like, hey, you should use craft cardstock. And then I don't. I'm going to use some Catherine Puller, I think, because I just never use them. And I was going to destash them and get rid of them. And I pulled out my re-inkers. But I'm going to go ahead and use them. Let's use Pucker Up. Let's see what this bright pink looks like on craft. Hey, Lindaville, how you doing? Where did you get that big stamping block? Where'd you get all your fabulous toys? You're looking for a big one? Well, I don't know. let me look, Beth. There's something written on it. And I can tell you how big it is. I have a few big blocks. I get big blocks and I cannot lie. These come with Tim Holtz stamps. His red rubber stamps sometimes come with stamping blocks. So I got a couple of those. Can't believe that bird's already talking to me. It looks like this is like, where's this from? Let me see. Couture Creations. I have no idea where I bought it, but the brand is Couture Creations, and the size, this is I like this one a lot, and I really like the ones that have the grid on them. I try not to buy stamping blocks that don't have a grid. This is 4x6. Yes, this is a 4x6. I really like this one because it's not so big that I can't maneuver it well. I have small hands because I'm 5'2" and got small hands and small feet, big heart, and anyways, I like this one because I can still easily pick it up and maneuver it. But it's 4x6, so you can mount a lot of things on a 4x6. Couture Creations. You know what? I wonder if this is one that I bought in a pack. I don't know. Did you know the Dollar Tree has some, Beth? Like this. They're small, though. They're fabulous. I like the hot pink on craft. That's different. You know what I never use, but that I have, and y'all probably don't even, I mean, like, I never use it. Let's use this decal edge trimmer. And I'm going to put a deckled edge on these. It's kind of noisy. Kind of has like a grinding. That might be why I don't use it. Oh, when I was at Hobby Lobby, you guys, I bought some of their heavyweight cardstock for card bases. It was 40% off. So I bought 2. So now I have enough for 200 more card bases. That's an okay price at, you know, at 40% off. 100 sheets, 10, I think it worked out to be like a 10.50 a pack. So this is kind of what we're working with now. I still wouldn't mind finding something even a little cheaper. But Jill, this is fabulous news. There. So this is what we're working with. I think that's going to be a really interesting background for these cards. I need to take out the papers in the trash, y'all. It won't get me any spending cash, but my trash can's full. Okay, and then we're gonna have some moon faces. Let's go ahead and fussy cut those out. I forgot to look at their Tim Holtz section, y'all, for some more of these scissors, but I don't think they'd have them. I think if they have any Tim Holtz scissors, it's only gonna be the new ones. I probably just need to look them up online and see if there's like an Etsy seller or someone who has them in stock. I find that when I'm wanting something older, then that's where I go. I go to Etsy. I know Etsy's changed a lot. They're trying to get back to their original mission of things being strictly like handmade, which is fine and all, but it became something that I used a whole lot more when it wasn't just handmade stuff. You know what I mean? Like as a customer, ooh, let's use this one. I enjoyed Etsy when they had a variety of things, and I think I used it more then. I don't use it as much anymore. And especially for my, you know, digitals, Etsy was the place. And I think that they've even, you know, started to kind of cut back on some of that stuff too. It's real interesting. So I believe that these are called Easy Cut Flowers or something like that on the Dreams Etc. website. It's a digital that you print yourself. And I do love Dreams Etc. digitals. I know this is different, but I like it. And then I'm gonna, after I get my next flower cut out, I'm gonna stamp a sentiment. It's kind of blurry a little bit there. This is what the sheets look like if you print them full size. They're nice and big, but you can shrink them down. You know, you can print 2 to a page or something like that. Great for journals and cards, especially if you're a 5x7 card maker. Flow, flow, flow. How you doing? Good morning. How's the Michigan air? It's Michigan, right? Not Florida. And not Milwaukee. You're not, I'm not confusing you now. You're not in Milwaukee, are you? Will I ever figure out the mystery of flow? I just move you all over the country, free of charge. Ooh, let's put the moon there. I'm just playing around. I wanted to make some flower moon cards because our full moon this month was called the flower moon. Okay, yeah, the stamp set has some great sentiments. Sometimes you need to sit in the darkness to find the light. Stay wild, moon child. And when you look at the moon, know I'm looking at it too. I've always loved that sentiment. Okay. Let's see. I think we definitely need a Stay Wild Moon Child. I know, I've used it before. Yes, I like it. And I'm thinking I'll put it right there. And when you look at the moon, I'm looking at it too. Might go over here, but I don't think so. That, we probably need to switch them. Stay Wild Moon Child probably have to go over here. And this one will have to go over here. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. We almost have 2 cards made, you guys. I almost worked on Kendra's card challenge today. I mean, what's stopping me? I almost have 2 cards done already. We could do some of Kendra's as well, potentially. That's nice and crooked. When you're lining up your stamps on your blocks and there's something like this that you can't see, you can't really tell because it's mounted on foam, you know, line it up straight on your block and then you'll stamp it straight. I'm just making a run for it today, but now that I've got that more straight on here, I can get it more straight on my paper. And let me move everything up so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Hi, Teresa. I'm glad you can catch it too. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, tell Sophie we said hi. I'm glad you said that, Linda. Hello to Sophie. I guess, is she out of school this week, Beth? We have a 4-day school week, so I think I'll be live on Friday this week, you guys, as a special little first day of summer live. How does that sound? I think it sounds fabulous myself. Okay. And then we need a Stay Wild Moon Child. I also really want to work with my gummy pan dies, you guys, and make some scene cards and things like that too. Yeah, lots of things. She hasn't out till June. That's another reason to move to Texas, but come on down. Oh my goodness. Our kiddos are out on Thursday's their last day, and it's a half day. Don't tell Sophie. When do y'all start? Our kids start they started on my birthday this year, which is not approved, but nobody asked me. They started on August 14th this year. And then I don't think we needed any snow days or anything this year. So the other day there was a storm, but there wasn't really a storm, but whatever. They were like, come get your kids. They let them out at like noon, and we didn't even get rain. I think they're just tired of it. They're just like, come get them. Just come and pick up your child, please. We're done. We're done here. Not my child though. She's an angel. All right. She's not an angel, but she's pretty close. And my other child is not an angel, but he's a good kid. He's pretty close. He's pretty close himself, I'd have to say. Okay. And that's just because I'm lucky and I'm blessed. All right. Stay Wild, Moonchild. And this one's going to get when I look at the moon. When you look at the moon, know I am looking too. Added to. This is great. This sentiment is great, like for like missing someone, you know, or every time I travel, I'll have to save this one. Every time I travel for work and I can't take my family with me, I leave cards behind for them. This will be a good one. That's what I'll use this one for. I'm so glad my family is coming with me to Paper Ganza, you guys, because I don't like being away from them. I don't. Not even to go have some fun. I don't like being away from them. Okay. So easy, right? These cards. So easy. Let's put that one right there. Ooh, we could pop it up. I got some foam squares from the Dollar Tree. Miss Angie, speaking of Paper Ganza, guess what? John and Jill are going to be there, Angie. And Miss Nema's going to be there. And Sharon Castor's going to be there. Who else is coming? Anybody else? It's not too late. I think there's still tickets. We're going to have a good old time. But yeah, we'll just pop this sentiment up. Thanks, Lindaville. Last week we had a full moon that was called the flower moon, and I was like, ooh, I want to make a flower moon card. So, ta-da! It feels good, like when, you know, you get inspiration, you finally get time to do it. It's like scratching an itch. I don't know how else really to describe it than that. It's like scratching an itch. Now, some people don't like a wide border. I happen to like it myself. But you wouldn't have to leave it white. You could ink blend, you could add more paper or something behind it. one's done. We'll probably, you know me, we'll probably throw some sequins on it. I like that the moon on this card that I'm gluing together right now is going to cover the white part that I don't want to cut out. And I like that the sentiment on the other one covered the part I did not want to cut out. This part. It's great. Just pop that right there. Minimal fussy cutting needed. Nope, I like it right there. Okay. We could pop these two things up. Watching from my phone and watching double speed to catch up like usual. Oh, well, we started late. I hope that helps, Miss Angie. It's because I get started so early. And this one, I just used the decal edge on the bottom part and not the other three sides. Because, I don't know, that's what I felt like doing. You don't have to decal all the edges. There's no rules. Diane, our schools have 6 weeks off at Christmas. Oh, wow. So nice. Which is summer. That's great, Diane. Oh, yeah, because otherwise they would get a couple of months off in winter, right? Oh, shame. Okay. We did it. We made 2 cards. I'm not going to stop here. It would be reasonable if I did, because then I would have plenty of time. I would, you know, get my daughter on the bus and all, but cutting it close is what we do. So we're going to start making another card at least. Let's put some pearls on it, on these two, because everything's better with a little bling. Let's see here. I really like these black and blue, but I don't think that's what we need today. I also like these blue and pink. Let's get a couple of those. Okay. So what I did is I bought these pearls in 3 sizes when I bought them. And it has no stickers. Everybody wants to know what they're called, where they're from, and they have nothing on them. I don't know, but I wish I knew, because I would not get this smallest one, I don't think, again. If I were to have it to do over again, I would skip this smallest one and I would get maybe 1 size larger or something. I don't know. I do like having a variety of sizes. Oh, no one's gonna like that. That's 4. So we gotta make it 5. Put some pearls on it. Teensy weensy. These are so tiny. These little ones. Itty bitty. All right. Here we go. So there's that one. And with the pearls, I love it. Love it. Love the vintage feel. Working around the house today, Miss Linda Veal. Yeah, I did a little of that yesterday. I really need to get even more work done at work, but I did what I could. It's hard. I'm finding it to be hard to balance work and life. And, you know, even though I have this little paper business, it is still a hobby, and I'm having a hard time fitting it in, which I'm sure y'all have all noticed. But I'm not gonna lose hope. I'm just gonna let it rest when I need to. So there's that one. Stay Wild, Moonchild. And when you look at the moon, no, I'm looking at it too. 2 flower moon cards. Moving on. Really like those. Yay. No, I did not use this still. I could have very well used that for the flowers on those cards, but I took the easy way out. Okay, I have these printables. I just have a whole stack of them over here, but this one, these travel ones, are really appealing to me this morning. These are from Sweet Pea Curiosities. Ooh, and then I have a sheet of like this industrial page, which is also Sweet Pea Curiosities. All this is. But yeah, let's play with this next. I was thinking about that train. Ooh, I really like these. Okay, let's keep looking. I'm liking the sailboat. She needs some help. She's carrying a heavy load. Yeah, I really like these. Ooh, these make me want to make a journal, y'all. I'm just saying. These are definitely making me want to put a journal together or decorate a journal. Okay, those don't belong, obviously. Well, just found some scraps. Create what's important for you. Oh gosh, I think we could all have a sign that says that in our craft room. I'm going to pick one of these travelers. I kind of like her. I like them all, but I like her. So let's just rough cut her out real quick, like, and we'll make 2 more cards. Because I think I'm going to use the sailboat too. I'm going to grab this one just in case, because I like it too. This makes me think of like whales, or I think it's whales. Yeah. All right. I might want that, and we will probably want these. All right, let's do this. So we've got 4 images. We've got some quote stickers and things. Less perfection, more authenticity. I need to make a sign, put some of these things on it. Okay, I'm gonna put that one to the side. So let's see, we've got this ship, which I really like the ships. And this traveler. And then we've got that image. Okay. Let yourself be quiet. These are really good. These came in a kit. Huh, I really like it. I don't know where they're from. They came in a Dreams Etc. kit, but I don't know like where she got them from. Oh, you too, Jennifer? Yeah, I need balance. I'm just, just every day, just holding on. And I'm hoping that summer really helps. Although, honestly, it gets a little more challenging because then, I've got 2 kids who need to have a life. And so, I don't know. I don't know. We're looking into driver's ed for my son this summer. I can't believe it's that time. But I gotta call the insurance company and find out how much it is to add. Like, when do I have to add them to my insurance and how much is that gonna cost? I'm not looking forward to that phone call. Miss Janine, how are you? So good to see you. So good to see you. Wow, a new blade just cuts so nice. It's just slicing it up perfectly. Okay. And then these are, I think these are straight enough for me. They don't have to be straight anyways. Okay. Those are done. Let's get some card bases out. One, two, one, I need one more. 3. Yeah, so you guys, I'm kind of thinking about that Hobby Lobby paper, and I need to try it, the heavyweight cardstock for my card bases. But like, if it's on sale, it's like $11 for 100 sheets. I need to see how much the accent opaque was, because I think it used to be like $11 for 250 sheets. And I know it's gone up into the 20s or 30s. I need to do the math, basically. Because I may just have to accept that card bases cost me more. And just stick with it. I don't know. I also like the 80-pound weight from Accent Opaque. And it should be cheaper. Lighter weight paper should be cheaper. So we'll just see. And Miss Linda Gorman. Oh, y'all are going to meet together for Paper Ganza? I cannot wait to hang out with all of you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. Okay. Uno, dos, tres. I really love this paper. Has faces in it. It's like a master board that's already made for you, and it has faces in it. I think all I have is this, I don't have a full sheet of it. I only have these scraps, but that's okay because it's a printable. Anyways, I really kind of want to put this particular paper with this girl. Yeah, and I want to put it on here in a way that we see the faces and they don't get covered up. So I think this piece right here is perfect. Okay. Yep, something like that. Let me move these out of the way. Okay. And then I'm going to bring back the flowers. I've covered them up, but I'm going to bring these back in. And we're definitely going to add some flowers to this situation. I think we're going to add this one. This nice big bouquet. Down across the bottom. What I like about these Dreams, etc. Easy Cuts is that she puts like this halo that matches. So, okay, let me bring it in close so you can see what I'm talking about. So like this is like got some red here. So there's a red halo right here. There's a blue, green, pink. And so you don't have to get all fussy with your fussy cutting. That's why they're called easy cuts. I think these flowers are the only ones she made like that. But I like it so much better. I know some people do easy cuts, but they put like a sepia or brown behind it. I like that Jen at Dreams Etc. put a matching coordinating color behind it, because it's a lot less noticeable that I'm not being fussy here, which just makes me happy. I know she puts a lot of thought and consideration into her digital. So I think this is going to go across here somewhere. And then we need a little more filler. So let's see what we've got here. Not quite. Not quite. I'm going to put Stay Wild Moonchild on this, I think, too. I like this flower being here. I'm going to ink blend the back of these. Hi.
Sorry, I've done nothing.
Oh, it's fine. My sweet husband. Sorry, I've done nothing. That indicates that breakfast was not made. That's what that's an indication of. Okay. That's all right. We're going to wrap it up here. I probably won't make all 3 cards that I've prepped for. Or I will. I don't know. None of us know. All right, let's see. I have some lovely stamps on my desk. Desiree sent me. Thanks, Des. And I'm going to use these for the background. And I'm going to stamp out some of this on the background. John Pounds, good morning. Jill shared the very exciting news that you two are joining us at Baberganza. Oh my goodness. This is so exciting. I cannot wait to meet you guys in person. And y'all are meeting up with Linda, one of my favorite paper crafters. And I just can't wait to see you all. We're going to have such a good time. All right. I think that fills in the 2 areas that were deficient in paper. Yeah, that's going to work. I'll go ahead and glue that down. There's no time to waste. These papers here are from Sweet Pea Curiosities over on Etsy. I absolutely adore her digitals. What if we put that? Ooh, I like that right there. Okay, I like that very much. I like it pushed off this edge right here. I can see more of her bag, and then I can see more of this outside edge. So I like that. I think I'm going to do a little ink blending here before I glue those down. I need to clean this poor mat. This is the Dollar Tree mat that I love. It's so dirty right now. I'm hoping it doesn't get my card dirty, but there's no guarantees. Come in with a little pink. There we go. Oh, Shannon, that explains me at every function, but then I eventually end up regretting it because I'm like, great, I got no pictures. That color does not match. Let's hit it with a little brown. We'll knock it back a little. There we go. Now we've got mud. Much better. Mud is the color for this card. Yeah, pink mud. Gosh, I kind of like a little bit of white showing. Let's see, can I do it? See, with this little white, but then there's like mud. Oh yeah, I like that too. Okay, let's do that. I kind of wanted to stitch around. Okay, fine. Hold on. I'm going to stitch real quick like. I'm right over here. I'm back. Bye, John. Have an awesome day at work. Okay, that's what I wanted. You know, just got to do it. Just do it. Okay, so that's going right there. I'm trying to make sure I can still see these 2 precious little faces. Okay, and then I really like I'm going to leave my strings because that's what I like. You could cut yours off. And I like the idea of this being, showing a little of this white down here. Okay, so that's going to go right there. And we'll have another one done. If that was more interesting, it'll work. I'll glue it on there anyways. I was going to say if it was more interesting, I'd put it in there, but I'll put it in there anyways. I could do more to the inside later. But there we are. And then let's put Stay Wild Moonchild on there. Or one of these. I actually really, really like these. Be led by your dreams. I like all these different sayings. I'm gonna put that right there. I'm gonna put a little glue just to make sure it doesn't get lost. And then Stay Wild Moonchild could definitely go on the inside right there. Do we have time for one more? We do. Let's do it. Hopefully I won't, you know, get too swept up in it. But I think we can do it. You know what? I think John's already gone to work, but I was going to say, I'm so excited he and Jill are going because, you know, he loves crafting. He loves making cards. And I love that they're going to be there together, making cards with everybody. You have some of these flowers, Beth? Miss Bertha, hi. How you doing? Aren't they wonderful? I love them. All right, there we go. There's another one done. Be led by your dreams and Stay Wild Moonchild. I fit them both in. All right, and yeah, it could use some pearls, but I'd rather make another card. I can put pearls on it later. Okay, so then we have these. And we've got these scraps. I think I'll cut this one down to 6 3/4 by 4 3/4. Let's do that. Four and 3/4, 4 3/4. We're going to treat both of these the same to get them done at the same time, 6 3/4. So I'm going to do the same thing to both cards. Okay. Now we need contrast. Definitely going to need some contrast here. Okay, I like that. That'll work. And then I don't know if this is enough contrast. No, don't like that one. What else we got? Might be able to just piece some of these smaller pieces over here for this one. Something like that. Okay, that works for me. Ooh, here's another scrap over here. Something like that. Oh, I like that. Okay. And then over here, I don't think I need much. I think I'm just going to pick a little piece to pop in here somewhere. All right. I like that. Okay, I like where these are headed. I'm wondering, I'm thinking about putting a little moon on them. Gosh, I know I have some already stamped out. Hey, Mama Juju. Welcome. All right. I need a teeny tiny white scrap. Not too teeny tiny, but I like where these are going. What time is it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. It doesn't matter if these are upside down or sideways because they're circles and we're going to cut them out. Ooh, I don't want to use VersaFine because it takes longer to dry and it's very humid. I think we're supposed to have storms here today. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe the moons will work on these. It's just kind of our theme for the day. Don't know till you try. At least I don't. I don't know till I try. All right. And this one, I like her face on there better, so I think I might put this moon on the inside of this one. Somewhere. I like it right there. Maybe I like it right up here. Even better. No, I think I like it right there. Let's put it right there. I know, we thought we were done with that card. We weren't. Now we're done. All right. 5 cards. Once I get these glued down, we have made 5 cards today, you guys. How exciting. Okay, and then these, I would like to put a sentiment on these. Let's see what we've got here. When a wave comes, go deep. I don't think we want to put that with a ship, but it might be okay over here. Tell me top or bottom. I'll let you guys decide if it should be on the top of the card or the bottom of the card. Here's what the bottom looks like. Here's what the top looks like. All right. Y'all decide while I'm gluing it down because we got to hustle. Do the hustle. We should have that as like a theme song towards the last 15 minutes of every one of my lives. It's when I'm hustling the most. Suddenly I glue faster, I go faster, I make my decisions faster. Top, top, bottom, bottom. Okay, bottom, bottom, 2, top, 1, bottom, 3, top, 2, 3. Great. So that's an exact tie. Hi, Bethany, darling. How are you? Okay, there's that. You can see it better at the top. Yeah. Okay, so top, that broke the tie, actually, Gloria. The tiebreaker. Yeah, I like the green back here too because it just adds some more color. We're going to put her down there. Right down here. All right. Yeah, I like it. I liked it at both. That's why I needed the tiebreaker. Kind of get that even. There we go. Could do more to it, but it's not a bad looking card, I will say. I like it. Man, I feel like something's needed right here. Yeah, that'll work. Put a little rusty bit of fabric right there. It just needs something. And we don't have time to deliberate. All right, so yeah, this week I will be live on Friday, our first day of summer. Don't tell Sophie. That's Beth's daughter, and Sophie a lot of times has been in Beth's lives, and it's always been so fun to listen to their banter back and forth, and she's a delightful teenager. There we go. Okay. I would probably even do one more thing, but I'm gonna have to leave it at that for today. But it's got this like really beautiful velvet that I think blends nicely, and I just needed something on the. I'm real weird about where things meet and how things line up, seams line up, but that works for me. And I like it overhanging a little over here. So I'm considering that one done. Let's glue this one together, and then guess what? I gotta run like lightning. All right. Oh, happy birthday, Bertha. I'd sing to you, but it would be dreadful. So I just have to tell you, happy birthday, sweetheart. I hope you have the best day celebrating. And you have a whole year ahead of you that is just full of joy and fulfillment and blessings. Because you're a blessing. All right. How and why that paper was just sticking there, I have no idea. But okay, here we go. We're going to pop this up here. I kind of need to line things up again. Just to see what I'm working with. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. I obviously don't have time to stitch around the sailboat, but I probably would if I did. But I just don't have time for that today. The bird is chirping. It's time to go. All right. And I do want a sentiment on here. Ooh, I found my sentiment. I was looking off to the side. That's why I was quiet. Sorry. Oh, nice. Well, hi, Danny, and good morning. Find yourself was what I was thinking. I think it would work, and I think it'd fit right there. Take your time, find yourself. Perfection's over, less perfection, more authenticity. I also like soul whispers. Find yourself kind of feels like I'm telling someone they haven't. What about Soul Whispers? I like that. Even better. Okay, yeah, I would have stitched around this had I had more time, but I don't. So, you know, I think I'll do a Tracy Phillips faux stitch. If I can find a pen. Oh, yay. Oh, even better. There's 2. 5 and 2. Let's do 5. I'm just going to do a little faux stitch around this edge. Black will look better than pink anyways for this particular card. What time is it? Ooh, your girl has got to go. But let me show you, we made 5 cards and a flash, I think. My stitching's never straight, so looks good to me. Let's put some stitches right here. I'm gonna make it look all stitched up. Okay, so these 2 companions. There's 2. Then we made this little traveler here. Be led by your dreams. Isn't she fabulous? Love that one. Really like it a lot. Stay Wild Moon Child. And then 2 flower moon cards. Our first 2. Oh, these are right up my alley. Hi, Esther. Oh, thanks, Beth. Oh, cool. Good, good. Yeah, incidentally, I made, you know, some masculine. Just don't think about it. Just do, right? So, 2 of the flower moons, inspired by our full moon last week. A traveler. But, like, she's chasing her dreams. It may not be for a traveler. You know what I mean? I could give this, I think you could give that to a lot of people in a lot of circumstances. And then these. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. That was lots of fun. I had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time. It's Monday. But hey, already got a good jump on the week. I got 5 cards made. So there we have it. Have a awesome birthday, Miss Bertha. And thank you all. Gloria, thanks for being my tiebreaker this morning. That was really helpful. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have an awesome day. I'll see you on Wednesday and Friday this week. Woohoo! Saturdays to be determined. All right. I will see you guys later. Have an awesome day. Bye, everyone.